Khadijah expecting baby number 2, and BET, the official account, throwing shade at Claressa and Pap, y'all. Oh my. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are getting into Claressa Shields, Pap, and BET shading them. But first, we got to get into, I guess the congratulations are in order. I don't know if Khadijah saw my last video about Claressa and the BET Awards and the awkward walk down that Claressa and Pap were doing, where Claressa is trying to be overly excited, overly happy. My man, my married man, my married man. You know what I'm saying? My entanglement, my entanglement, my entanglement. You know what I'm saying? However, Pap did not look impressed. Pap looked like he was looking for Remy. Pap looked like he didn't want to be there, or at least not there with Claressa. But I said in that same video, we saw a lot of the Wind Records people packed in that SUV like sardines. Where was Khadijah? Wouldn't this be the opportunity, if you just came out with an album and all of the things, to promote your work? Because I haven't heard any of the music, you know what I'm saying? And lo and behold, we've got this. We've got Khadijah rubbing her belly. So she is expecting baby number 2, it appears. She's expecting baby number 2, it appears. So this was not a date night. This was a group project, like it was, all up in the SUV together. So congratulations to Khadijah. Now remember, she's allegedly supposed to be performing at the reggae festival that Wind Records is one of the sponsors for, with Shabba Ranks. I think it's in August, or at the end of August. So yeah. But more to come. Is she pulling a lotto, you know what I'm saying, with this baby rollout and a pregnancy and everything else? Maybe she's hoping maybe you could get some more streams. I don't know, right? But basically she has revealed on the BET Awards red carpet that she is with child. Moving along, we got to get into the BET Awards. I feel, in my opinion, was trolling Claressa Shields, was making fun of Claressa Shields. On the official BET account, it says the following. It says, when you're excited to drag your man to the function, when you move, he move, just like that. No. Whose man is it that is still married to another woman, is my question. How is Pap Claressa's man when he looks like he wants nothing to do with the BET Awards if he's not there with Remy? You know what I'm saying? Or if he doesn't have something for himself to promote. Another thing, Khadijah showed us her ticket to the BET Awards. And in fact, even though we saw video proof and video evidence, they were all in the nosebleed. Her pictures were so blurry and everything else. But the comments did not disappoint per usual. And somebody was like, y'all know y'all shady. Pap ready to sit down. This about to be a meme. She's overhyped. Loud women and their quiet men. Embarrassment. Arrested development. Bro, he said he not taking her nowhere no more. Pap upstairs. Why Pap looks so mad? Y'all petty. He literally looks like he is being forced to be there. Laughing emojis. The heck he looking like that for? And how y'all say it? May this type of love never find me. He always looks miserable. He looks like he is accompanying his mental patient. She looks like a vulnerable adult. He hate her. She cheesing her ASS off and Pap look mad AF. Isn't this Pap? Why do y'all even invite this clown? She's an utter embarrassment and y'all are clowning. So that's my thing too. It's like, I feel like people want to get the benefits of these platforms, these podcasts, these award shows, these radio stations, you know what I'm saying? They want the clout and the clicks and the views of having Claressa Shields there, But the disrespect of it all is, number one, they didn't even announce your category on the main stage. Now, if you were Serena Williams or somebody, you know what I'm saying? That would have happened, or LeBron James. But I think the reason that they might not have announced Sportswoman of the Year at the actual show, I think they got confirmation maybe Asia Wilson was not going to be able to be there, is what my opinion is. So I feel like that's why they announced it on the red carpet. Plus, they had so many performances and tributes and things like that. So, but nonetheless, they didn't even give Claressa the decency or the courtesy as a nominee to even be down on the main level, down to be closer to the big name celebrities. So even if you did win something, it would have been closer for you to get up and get on that stage. That told me right then and there, where their seats were, that BET ain't thinking about Claressa. But Claressa, you know, thought this was a big deal, thought this was a big moment, and her category didn't even make it to the live broadcast. And that category has been on the broadcast before. So, but yeah, I just wanted to get into a few of the comments because it's like, Claressa thinks in her mind that she's won. She sees this as she sees her fights, as a competition. So even if Pap and Remy never get a divorce, and how she walked back them getting a divorce to them now just being separated, in Claressa's mind, she feels that as long as she can, you know, have Pap out for the lights, camera, and action of it all, have him out for the award show of it all, have him out when there's any boxing related events of it all, she feels in her mind she won. But what Claressa fails to realize and acknowledge is that she's lost significantly. Because what opportunities are you getting since you and Pap have been public? You know what I'm saying? And please don't tell me that fraudulent $8 million deal. You know what I'm saying? Because it's giving, there's nothing to show for it. And then in this deal, it feels like you did this fight to just fulfill the terms of your contract versus having legitimate opponents to build your resume. To have an undercard that is primarily for Zeus Network to promote baddies and promote Ray J, who hosts one of their shows on the network, like this was an epic fail. Even Ray J was included in a bit last night in Drewski's opening skit. Like, that's what I'm saying. The conversation, once Lemmy announced that it was going to be a Zeus Network undercard, all of the attention, all of the focus about this being a Claressa Shields fight went out the window because it already was on thin ice once people found out that her opponent only has had 7 professional matches, 7 professional fights. But Claressa is, I feel like deep down she knows that the honeymoon phase with her and Pap has been over. And it feels like at this point, she's just trying to keep up appearances with him for bragging rights, for whatever the reason. But it's just not landing with the general public, especially if BET is playing in your face. Now, Claressa is going to be happy for the shout out. She's going to think that this is all about the clout. Oh, BET knows me, da-da-da-da-da. BET shouted out me and my married man, da-da-da-da-da. But really is shade. Really is showing. It's looking like you drug him there. You drug him there so you could have a date so you couldn't be alone. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looks like. And he looks like he'd rather be there with a different date. He looks like he would rather be there, you know what I'm saying, with his wife, because he's attended this BET award show on plenty of occasions with his wife, whether she was there as a performer or the multiple times she's won a BET award. But nonetheless, Pap, this is what you chose. This is what you signed up for. You know what I'm saying? If you really wanted to get back with your wife, you wouldn't have played in her face. You wouldn't have been playing in her face and allegedly dealing steel with other women. When she's up here thinking that y'all were on the path to some type of reconciliation, only for her to find out you're talking to all types of women. Claressa allegedly wasn't the only one. You know what I mean? But ultimately for Claressa, I mean, where's the self-esteem? Where's the self-esteem? Where's the confidence? Where is anything? And how are y'all networking, or how y'all doing anything up in the nosebleeds? Did y'all make it to any after parties? Did y'all do anything? You know what I'm saying? Like outside of, any people you might see on the red carpet, like that's one thing. But did y'all really do anything? If y'all are up in the nosebleeds at the award ceremony, you're up there with the seat fillers. You know what I mean? Like you are up there with the seat fillers that have a job to do. You know what I'm saying? Any one of us could have been in those seats if we really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? And none of us are celebrities. But CLARESSA had it in her mind that she was going to be bigger than Remy Ma and Pap, and that's where she lost the plot. She thought Golden Love that turned green was going to be bigger than Black Love that Remy and Pap portrayed on Love and Hip Hop. And that's where she went wrong. That's where she lost the plot completely. And now she is stuck with a man whose wife don't want him. But he does not want to let go of his wife because officially that would be the nail in the coffin. But the longer you drag this thing out with CLARESSA, the door is slammed shut with Remy. So I don't understand the logic or the rationale other than the fact Pap has nowhere else to go. Pap has no other come up to entertain, and even if there are any other alleged side chicks, they don't have the money or the motion or the, potential impact that Pap can utilize to his benefit, which to this point, I still don't know what the benefit is other than you're getting clout and interest in you, and you're almost 50 years old. But nobody is streaming your music. Nobody's purchasing your music. You know what I'm saying? So that's on that. But I just wanted to come back here because I find it hilarious. Because I think this tweet has been up for like 12 hours of BET throwing shade. And but again, CLARESSA never catches the shade. Just like she didn't catch Lotto was throwing shade. Did they take photos with Lotto last night? Because she was at the award ceremony. Lotto threw shade in her song, calling Pap a pap smear. But CLARESSA posts that song day in and day night because she's so excited that she got a shout out. That she doesn't realize that she was throwing shade at Pap. But nonetheless, you guys, that is it for this video. I need y'all to do me the biggest favor and do y'all biggest one, and that is to hype the video. Hype the video, please. Hype the video like you never hyped a video before in your life. There is that. That is it. That is all. It's todos es final. It's finito. It's the end of the road. It's the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post the content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.